X-Men Annual Number 1 for 45th anniversary. For the special one, it was the end. Snow White and the Mr. Men. It was Christmas time in Happyland, and Miss Ham was just doing some last minute Christmas shopping in Sparta, which is the capital of Happyland. As you may well imagine, everyone in Happyland was particularly happy on Christmas time. Everyone that is except for one. Well, everyone that is except for one. Miss was just part of the town hall when he saw the mayor sometimes sitting on the steps outside the doorsteps, looking very gloomy indeed. Oh, what is the matter? Asked Miss Abby. Everything! Well, the mayor. I've just had some bad news about the Christmas pantomime. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs have to be cancelled. The dwarfs have all got colds. No dwarfs, no pantomime. The boys and girls will have that will all be in tears. Tears have that, just think of it. What am I to do? Oh, cheer up, said Miss Abby. I'll think of something. Now, let me see. First, we need a wizard. There should be one around here somewhere, and sure enough, as if by magic, a wizard appeared from out of the blue. Miss Abby explained the problem to the wizard, who was very wise. He's just they should ask some of the Mr. Men to help them to put out a play about my road called Snow White and the Mr. Men. Yeah, I think, said the wizard wisely, they would be very popular. Before Miss Hammock could smile his happiest smile, the wizard rounded up lots of Mr. Men and then summarized to bring them all to Happy Land. It's amazing what wizards can do. It really is amazing what wizards can do. Now, said Miss Happy, addressed to Mr. Men, we need a director. All good shows must have a director. It was decided that Mr. Worry should be the director, since he was sure to worry about everything, which is what directors do all the time. If things go right, they worry about what could go wrong. If it does go wrong, they worry that it will never go right. See, Mr. Worry was just right for the job. Mr. Appleton, who for once wasn't feeling quite so Appleton, offered to pay for all the scenery costumes. It was very generous, wasn't it? Having noticed how some people were jealous at Christmas time. Then came the really difficult part to decide who should play the Seven Dwarfs. Mr. Way thought and worried about this for a lot, and finally chose Mr. Clumsy, Mr. Skinny, Mr. Noisy, Mr. Jelly. He needed a lot of persuasion since he was certain he was faithful stage fright. Mr. Fussy, Mr. Messy, and last but not least, Mr. Small was really too small to do anything else, of course. The wizard, for his part, promised to do some really spectacular magic by turning herself into the Wicked Queen. You may remember in the original fairy tale, she was Snow White's dead stepmother, who kept into a magic and saying, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who was the fairest of us all?" And when one day the mirror replied, "Though Queen are fair, beauty, but Snow White is fairer than thee," the Wicked Queen turned poor Snow White out of the cast and did her very best to poison her. But as we all know, she didn't succeed because the devils held her a tall handsome young prince married her, and so he had to have it as all good fairies so he should. Well, in the Mayor's Smile Town, still have the famous actress. So when the Mayor's Smile Town saw how splendid everything was going, he went to see the famous actress who was to play the part of Snow White before the daughter had all caught colds. When the Mayor asked if she was still willing to be in the pantomime, going this time to Mr. Men, the famous actress said that she would be delighted. Hang on, for goodness, sneeze. About a minute at least. What are you doing, Mr. Nosy? What are you doing? I'm just trying to catch a glimpse of Snow White. For the next few days, everyone was very busy knowing their lives, painting scenery, and trying on costumes. Mr. Fudge was very particular about his copy out of things exactly right. Boys had a very worried time seeing to that. Mr. Topsy-Turvy was with his dad on the stage and tell the story of Snow White to the audience, who was trying very hard to get the story right, but some of the words kept coming out the wrong way around. Because I began reading Time Upon a Once instead of Once Upon a Time, so I had to worry about that too. I lost the day of the show round. The boys and girls were all over Happy Land. A crowd into the town hall, which is where the show was to be held. The lights were out, the curtain went up, and the show began. Upon a time once, Bella told him. Well, apart from Mr. Todd's direction, all his storytelling turned out to be the best lady I ever could remember. Winter said we were a really dreadful spring queen with rather frightened too. So much so Mr. J went to pieces and being to be carried on to the sea by other Mr. Men. We made everybody laugh. He was quite the just most beautiful. Mary was quite the most beautiful gentle story anybody ever seen. She kissed all the Mr. Men in turn when she came to Mr. Small. when she gave Mr. Small, she picked him up and gave him a special kiss from around the end of his nose, which very saw blood from his shoes right up to his hat. Oh, I love pantomimes. I wish I could have been the prince. Whoever heard of a were prince? Shh, I'm trying to follow the story. Hey, all clapping. When it came to the part where Stella was married her tall, handsome young prince who was played with Mr. Tall, everybody clapped and cheered. And then all the Mr. Men cheering too. Especially even Mr. J, of course. But there's no Mr. Crumb's face now. And look, she told look at Mr. Tall's lovely hat. Mr. Tall's wearing a crown too. Then Miss Topsy Turvy stepped forward to finish the show and end the show before I had breath. You know. And so Mr. Tall all lived happily after ever. The end.